People were dead and goods were lost? You suffered great losses without buying insurance. Jeez, this game is brutal. Okay, so how the heck did I get here? And what even is this? If you're new here, my name's Diana, and welcome to Settlement Survival. It's a super cute city builder, and I've been given the opportunity to try it out, and I'm so excited to share it with y'all. Let's go ahead and start a new city here. Of course, we need to give the town a name. I'm super new to this, so let's keep everything on easy. But I do want a few mountains, so when we start a new city, we can pick a place on the map and lay down our initial buildings. I like this area because there's a river nearby and lots of resources, which we will need later. All of our people start out homeless, but we're given some resources, and we do have to build homes for them to live in. Now, it's not necessary, but let's give the town its first little main street here and add some more houses to the mix. So the citizens themselves do all the jobs in the town, building the houses, gathering resources like food, water, and building materials, and manufacturing, and everything else. So we'll have to assign them all jobs. In order to gather fresh water, we do need a well, so we'll go ahead and build that here. At the top is the research panel, and you gain points over time in which you choose what technologies to unlock. I'm going to start with mining so we can gather stone more efficiently, and using this menu we can choose what resources we want available citizens to gather. So I'm going to send them to get some stone for now. The little red house above their heads shows that many of my people are homeless. And we have the option of a larger building, so let's build that so we can get roofs over everyone's head. We also have buildings that can generate resources. I have some fish here, so I'll build a fishing dock along the water. One thing about this is you can lay down the foundations, but if you don't have enough resources, the building won't actually be constructed. So we need to gather more wood. But to build most buildings, it needs to be processed into planks. We don't have the technology to do this yet, so let's build some farms. So to build the sawmill, we'll research it here, and then we'll place it. One drawback of this game is the roads. They don't really allow for curves or diagonals, so it's grids on grids on grids. But I do love my grids, so it's okay. This is really cute. You can click on any citizen and see what they're doing and follow them around. We can watch my boy Hugo here. He's hammering the ground next to this building, and we can see all of his happiness stats as well. There's also these random events that pop up from time to time. Look, we're given the choice between delicious lobster and dry, gross turkey. We've got to pick lobster. Our citizens deserve to dine in style. We can also build bridges, but they're a little finicky, but since we don't have the resources, it'll have to wait. So let's have more people gather wood in the meantime. Okay, so now that the bridge is built, we'll make a forester's hut, which will plant more trees as we harvest them, so in theory, our wood should be renewable now. I also want to build a trading post, and this will let us unlock trade. So the trading system has various factions that enable unlocking of different goods and buildings, and they buy and sell them at different rates based on your relationship with them. To trade, we need to form a caravan and pick what items we're going to buy and sell, but we need enough laborers to send them away. So we'll need to find a few citizens and click on them and change their job to laborer. The less laborers you send, the higher chance of death you have. 8% isn't so bad, so I'll send 4. While I wait for the caravan to return with our goods, I want to give my honest review and assessment of the game from the time I've played it so far. I do love the graphics, they're really adorable. And look almost like a watercolor painting. The devs did an amazing job at that. The resource gathering and gameplay has a lot of depth. In fact, it might be too much depth for me, as I constantly find myself running out of different items and making my citizens unhappy and all of it. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, but I do find it quite a fun challenge. If you're a fan of games like Banished, Cities Skylines, or Civilization, you'll probably love it. If you're looking for a more casual experience, you may want to try the sandbox mode out. Look, I'm pretty awful at this game right now, and I have no idea how to manage my colony or keep people fed, clothed, and housed, but I'm trying my best here. And yeah, you may have guessed it from the intro, my caravan never returned. People were dead and goods were lost. You suffered great losses without buying insurance. Those insurance companies really want to rub that in my face, don't they? I want to thank the developers of Settlement Survival for sponsoring this video. The mobile version comes out today, which is March 9th, and while I'm playing it on PC, From what I've seen of it, the gameplay is pretty much exactly the same and can be downloaded on Android or iOS. If this is your first time watching my content, I primarily play Cities Skylines, so if that's your thing, check out this video. And please, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more.